Welcome back to the third part of this series of Worldbox in my YouTube channel. So far we have covered introduction, basics and terrain etc. Now we are going to talk about the second topic, civilizations and their structurings. For that we need a civilization, and for that we have four types of species we can spawn the creatures from, or they're also called races. These creatures are: one, human being, like uh, see, one human being, two orc, three elf, and four dwarfs. And before that, you can go to the world laws option. Here, first, you can see that there is diplomacy. What enabling this option will allow other kingdoms to declare wars and make treaties, etc. This is rebellions. Enabling this option will make it so that the villages under the kingdom can declare independence and start a revolution. 3. Kingdom expansion. By enabling this, settlers will be able to settle and colonize, start new villages under the banner of the kingdom. 4. Stealing borders. By leaving this on, when a war between kingdoms belonging to the same race occurs, they will be able to snatch the border territory from each other. Civilization babies or civ babies. This may not be directly linked to diplomacy and the civilizations, but it is necessary for a kingdom to survive over generations. But turning this off will eradicate the population in no time. Use this in conjunction with the old age, so to keep the population, to keep a stable population. Next, we have armies. Enabling this will let the villagers raise armies and fight. 100 people cap. This will cap a village's population to a maximum of 100 people. You use it useful if your mobile can't handle huge populations and civilizations, etc. Next is angry villagers. Generally, when kingdoms of the same race fight each other, they will only kill each other's leaders and clash through the army ranks. Enabling this will make all people fight each other, and caution, this will crash the population in no time. Next, we got hunger. So, this will make villages need food to survive. Old age. Turning this on not kill people will kill people when they get quote unquote old, which is different for each race in the game. Peaceful monsters. On letting this on will make sure that all the species slash the mobs in the game will be peaceful. Alright. Animal spawn. This means the animals will randomly spawn in the map we are playing, and this is necessary to maintain a natural look for a world. Animal babies. Let enabling this will make sure that animals can also have babies. All right. Next, this is more of nature and grow grass. This will allow the growth of grass slash it will allow the spread of grass into like plain blocks. For example, let's say this is plain, right? Yeah, the grass can spread into this now, like that. Alright. Next is biomes overgrowth. Biomes overgrowth means when two biomes like this border each other, they can take over each other's turf like that. Next, we have random seeds. That means like the trees will randomly grow in a biome, etc. Next, we got seeds. So the trees and other vegetation can grow randomly near each other. Like, let me show you. So what happens is it grows in a pattern, all right. The trees and vegetations like that, they grow in a pattern near each other. Next is minerals. So this letting this on will allow random spawning of these resource ores around the world, and it's completely random. After that, we got eternal lava. So if you on this eternal lava option, the lava will never cool down like that. It'll stay like that forever, but in normal circumstances it'll cool down to hills and mountains, etc. Next we got forever creep. So what happens is, so now these are creepy, like creepy blocks, I guess. Yeah, creep tiles. So what happens is, if it's not on and if you destroy these things, slowly the tiles will fade away like that. But if you on this, it'll just stay like that forever. Yeah. So if you don't want this, you can just turn it off and it'll slowly disappear over time. Next we got erosion. So basically over time these normal tiles will turn into sand, like right there. So to show you, I'll turn on the sonic speed. See, like that, it erodes away and forms sand. Next we have these natural disasters. What happens is, so there's a random chance that these things like tornadoes, earthquakes, etc. can happen in a completely random way. Oh my god. Other disasters. So what other disasters, like let's say invasion of the evil mages can happen, etc., etc. The invasion of other creatures might happen. So yeah, it depends. Next, let's go to the second icon, the icon right to the mountains logo, where you can see the crown symbol. First you got this village info. So you can just, when you're zoomed in, you can use this village info button to check the village's info. But there's a rather easier option. You can just zoom out and tap on it to get the villager info option. So this is relations button, the second button. What happens is, you can see the kingdoms and relations between each other. So if there is, let's say there's a war, you can tell that there's a war, right? Like that. So when you click on it, the red symbol indicates that they're in war, and the green, I mean not the green, if the symbol doesn't change, that indicates they're not in war, like that. So this is spite. If you drop this, everybody else in the world will fight with them, and if you drop this, everybody else will make peace with them. So now we are back to normal again. What happens with this is, if you drop this on a village, not the capital, they declare independence like that. And what is this? whisper of war, so you can make the kingdoms go to war with each other like that. So they'll now go fight a war. This is discord, which means if let's say there's an alliance and you want the members to leave, then you can drop this and they'll leave the alliance. So we don't have alliance, so I can't show you, but I guess I can make it. Now I have created a new world, and as you can see, there are 8 kingdoms, and eventually they will start making alliances. So yeah, we have to wait, I guess. So yeah, few alliances have been created. Let me show you an alliance. So this is the alliance. It consists of 2 kingdoms, and if I drop this, wait a minute. So if I drop this, the alliance will break apart. Next is, if a active ongoing war is going on, then you can see the wars that are happening right here. For example, yeah, no, this is a war, right? You can see that these wars are going on here. Next, this is plots. So yeah, no, this is a plot right there. So plot indicates that they show us ahead of time what is going on. So if you wanna avoid this, you're gonna take the divine light, and divine light just stops that plot right there. Next we have this civilization map. So you can see the different civilizations by tapping on the civilization and zooming out. Pressing on them will show you civilization data like the level, what technologies they got, etc. Next we got the alliance page, and just before now we disbanded alliance, so there is no alliance right here. I mean, if we do this, I'm sure there will be. See, now whenever this shield option shows up, that means they are forming an alliance right there. So now these are some alliances. Next you got the kingdom map, kingdom layer, I guess. So these are different kingdoms. As you can see, if you zoom out and press the village and press the kingdom layer, then the villages will stop showing separate boundaries and will have only kingdom, right? And this is the village layer, so this will further show a kingdom's villages. And this is clan layer. Clans are a bit different. They're founded by a village leader, and whenever a village doesn't have a leader within a kingdom, they tend to shift around their leaders. And now these are some unannounced options, I guess. Now this shows the kings and leaders of the village or the kingdom. This shows the army leaders. Like, yeah, now these small banners you see are the army leaders. These will either show or not show boats. See, like, I mean, there are no major boats, so I can't show you, but that's what it does. This shows whenever battles are going on, like, let's say that. This will show the army targets when they're moving. This will show the village names. This will show all the major events right here. For example, if I make the piece, so whenever he declares, see right there, it shows the major events like that. And that's about it. Thank you.